In Ireland long ago, we didn't see the man in the moon. We saw the hare in the moon. And you too can see it if you kind of let your eyes go out of focus. And you will see the hare, and it looks like it's carrying an egg. And it's the sign of fertility and regrowth and just generally everything fabulous spring. And one spring day, long, long, long ago, in the time of the old gods, Oisin, who was a hero of Ireland, got up, looked out, and it was the most fabulous spring day you've ever seen. Oh, the grass was lush and the flowers were blooming. And he went out for a walk and he decided to take his bow and arrow with him in case he saw something that he might be able to shoot for his breakfast. And as he was walking along, what did he see? Only a hare sitting in the grass. And he said, that hare is going to make a fine breakfast for me. So he took his bow and arrow and he shot. Now, normally Oisin was a brilliant shot and he would shoot whatever it was through the heart. But for some reason, he missed this time and he hit the hare on the leg and the hare ran away with the arrow sticking out of him. And Oisin thought, oh, I'm so annoyed myself. And he went to see where the hare had been and he saw the blood and he decided, I'll follow the blood trail. So he followed the trail along through the grass into the bushes, and then the trail went inside the bushes. So he parted the bushes and looked, and there he saw the most fabulous wooden door carved all over with symbols and signs. And he was thinking, should I go in or? And he just pushed the door a little bit, and a voice inside said, Oisin, got your stockanish. Oisin, come in now. So he opened the door and he found himself in this beautiful domed room. It was all blue with little lights sparkling around it. And at the back, there was a huge round silver disc. And sitting in front of it was the most beautiful woman he had ever seen in his life. And of course, his first thought was he would chat her up, and then he realized, no, she looks a bit too powerful for that. And he greeted her, and she said, Oisin, son of Finn, how are you? Do you know who I am? And he said, no. And she said, my name is Istra. I am the goddess of the moon, and you have done me a serious damage. And she said, well, no, I didn't. And she said, yes, you did. And she pulled up her skirt, and there was a wound dripping blood on her leg. And she said, you shot me. You remember what my symbol is? And she said, oh yes, your symbol is the hare. And she said, that was me. When I go in the land of people, I like to go as a hare, and you shot me. So he went down on his knees and he kissed her feet and he apologized. And she went and she called a servant, and the servant came in with the arrow and the blood was dried on it. And she gave the arrow to Oisin and she said, now Oisin, you have to make an oath. Take the arrow and you have to swear that never, ever, ever again will you or any of your companions kill a hare. Can you make that oath? And Oisin said, yes. And she said, as you make the oath, you must break the arrow. So he broke the arrow and he swore never ever to damage a hare again. And he told all his companions, and not one of the Fianna, who were his companions, ever damaged a hare in Ireland again.